As my friend Tony would say, live from Inglewood, California. It's Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr., starring James Lott Jr., who's going to talk a lot. It's all about late night here on IG. It's PG-13, not RX rated. We talk about all kinds of things from the silly to the serious. And it's hot here in Los Angeles. It is really warm. My windows are open. My ceiling fan is going. Ceiling fan. Who are we going to talk about tonight? Let's see what we're going to talk about tonight. It's episode 25. And it's day 37 for me. I'm going to turn this around shortly. I was eating some chips and salsa. I got hungry all of a sudden. I ate a lot today, so I don't know what's going on. Let's do this. Hi, kidlets. When it's hot, I eat less, but I got hungry now. I was like, ooh, I had to eat something. I was like really hungry. And I'm drinking a drink. Oh, I got to make sure I show this to you guys. You'll see it better as it goes down, but it says JLJ on there. Let's try to do it. JLJ. Hi, Nate. It's your first time on my talk show. Thanks for stopping in. I do this every night. It's my late night talk show. Talk a lot with James Lott Jr. Talk about all kinds of stuff. Sometimes music, food, politics, whatever. We talk about all kinds of stuff. On until 11 o'clock. And that's as long as they'll let me be on here, and then I'm off. Hope you're doing okay in this quarantine time period. It's day 37 for me, folks. I have not left my property in 37 days. People are still shocked when I tell them that. And so I just no, I haven't left. But I've been busy creating books, music, interviews. I've been interviewing for my JLJ Media. I think I've done over 60 interviews in the last month. I think at this point, I've done a lot. I've been interviewing all kind of people. And not all of them come out. Some will come out and there's stuff coming out. There's stuff still coming out. That's going to be happening. And I am very excited. Tomorrow I have two really big interviews tomorrow coming out. A supervising producer of The Bold and the Beautiful, Casey, he gave me an exclusive, and it's coming out tomorrow. It's good. That's my Bold and Beautiful Me Spotlight. That's on YouTube. It's going to be really good. And Crystal Chappelle, who played Carly Manning on Days, among other things, and Gregory Zarian, tomorrow that interview comes out too. Both these interviews are so good. For all the soapy goodness. And then Saturday I have a new GH Mini Spotlight coming out. I have some thoughts about this week. So that's what's going on now. And speaking of the other soaps, I do Y&R, and I actually am in talks to do some stuff with them. It's right now, it's just a weird time. No one's at the office. Everybody's at home. Some of them are still working behind the scenes, but they're not all together. So it's a strange time. A strange time in my house. Hello, Kristen. It's a strange time here. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Some good stuff. I released a new song, Life is a Candle. I know Kristen listened to it. I'm very proud of that song, actually. I love the song. I was telling folks I dreamt the song, and I woke up and hummed it and wrote the lyrics and went back to sleep. And it's coming out. I Am Beard. So it's coming out. It's part of the album. It's coming out Safety in Numbers on May 10th. But it's out now on SoundCloud. Free download. Get it. I'm growing my goatee back. It's going to start coming in because I don't like this. Don't like this at all. We're getting back to the old. My face is cute. I think it was good to see it. I wanted to look at it. It's good to see it, but it's done. I am having a tequila and diet cranberry drink. I don't want the calories, right? But I want the booze. I want the booze, but the calories. So thank you to everybody who tuned in last night to me, Mayumi McKinley, the therapist and the life coach. I couldn't save the video. I don't know why. It would not save. It sucks. So those first two episodes, I'm going to try it again next time. Those first two episodes are out there with just, if you were there, you were there. But if you're not there, then you missed it. But these episodes, I'm able to save these. And these episodes are on YouTube. JLJ Media. I am promoting the F out of myself. JLJ Media. I'm just going to promote. That's what we're doing. It is so warm in Los Angeles. It's so warm. The drink is good. It's good. It's kind of refreshing in a weird way because I got cold Patron, which is tequila, and cold diet cranberry. And I just mixed it together, and it is good. I had a long day. I did like 4 interviews today. I am crazy. I mean, I'm talking to all kinds of people. I also talked to another soap guy, Jerry Waggett, who wrote these 2 books that I bought 25 years ago. And they're soap books. They're encyclopedias that were done back then. And a year ago, I looked them up. I had the books. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look them up. And I looked them up. And then he responded to me. He said, sure, but it took a whole year for him to be on my show. So he's on the show. He just recorded it. It'll be out soon. We talk all soaps, the past, the present, the future. It's a great conversation. I had a lot of soap. I guess I had a lot of soap stuff today. A lot of soapy things I'm doing today. What's going on? So anyway. And then Monday, I have the executive producer, co-creator of When Calls to Heart on Hallmark Channel, Brian Bird, on my show, When Calls to Heart After Show, me and Marissa, on Monday. So I'm making some moves, folks. I am calling in the favors. I am talking about, I'm asking. The thing is, and I've asked, and this is what I do. I go out there and I ask people. I send emails, texts, messages, and I just ask. Either they say no or say yes. And some people have gone back to me. They're very polite. And it's like, not right now or whatever. And that's fine. But I'm just like, I'm not pressed. I ask. You say yes or no. Life goes on. Right? Yeah, it's just not going to worry about it. I mean, I'm home. We're all home for a while. So, but I've had a lot of people who are great. Ooh, yes. Margarita. This thing is so refreshing. It was literally, I had a margarita that basically melted. It's good. In my JLJ glass. JLJ. This was made for me. A friend of mine made these for me a few years ago for my birthday. I just dug them out again. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's my JLJ glasses. How did I not remember those? For James Lott Jr. So that's going. So I'm just I'm making moves. I'm trying to make some moves. I mean, there's always, it's fun that, you plateau for a while, but then you want to go another level. So like for a while, it's good for a while. You're fine for a while. Then you're like, I got to do something. I got to get above somewhere. I got to do something. And that's what's happening. So, and I really did start. I made a decision, and here's something I think this is why it works. When the quarantine, when the shelter at home thing happened 37 days ago, whatever, I made a decision not to sit at home and do nothing. I said, okay, I will relax and that kind of stuff. But I said, I want to be productive. And what do I do best? Which is interview. I have to admit, I think I interview. I'm a really good interviewer. So I said, I know a lot of people in this business, so why not call them up and just say, let's do an interview. And Iron Beard, you should do an interview with me. Let's talk about some stuff. I think I'm going to have to message you. Let's set that up. And let's do that, because I'm talking to everybody. I have a show you can come on called In Between the Pages with James Lott Jr. We can talk about your writing and stuff like that. Let's do that. So, if you're up for it, of course. But my thing is literally just talking to my friends. Oh, good. Okay, good. I'll contact you. So talking to my friends and and also I'm talking to new people too. I contacted all the PR people I've worked with. Thank God I have a great reputation with most of the PR folks in LA. They all know me, and they've known me for years, and so they like me. They know their clients are safe with me. They're in good hands. Iron Beard knows. He's been on my show. I've interviewed him several times. He knows that I completely like interviewing. I have no agenda of trying to make somebody look bad. So I've been very fortunate. So I have people sending me literally. I'm already. Today's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. I have 2 interviews tomorrow. It's a light day for me tomorrow, right? But I'm already starting next week's schedule, and I'm already filling in. Oh, my friend Grant Rudder is commenting. How funny. Filling in the schedule for next week. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, So that's what I'm doing. So I'm very excited, and it's just taking a life of its own. And that's just one of those things when you want to be of service to others, great things can happen. And I went about it because I'm not getting paid for this. Well, I mean, all full disclosure, the more views I get and downloads on my shows, I get paid a percentage of whatever that is. That does happen, but I'm not getting paid like high dollars. I chose, this is what I want to do, and it makes my days go by faster. I have the most interesting conversations. I mean, literally, this past 37 days seems like nothing in a weird way. It's like, I've been here 37 days. Like, it doesn't even faze me because my days are structured. And I do, in the middle of the day today, I had a 3 hour, break, and I completely went to the garden. I was in the garden the whole 3 hours. I got sun. So I was like, I don't want to be pale. And it was very much, I take naps. I take a nap. I have no problem taking a nap. So that's kind of, I have just heard about an hour ago, I guess, I don't know the story because I haven't read it yet. I haven't been online. But the Soaps in Depth is going out of business or something. I don't know. I don't know the story yet. I'm sure I'll read it. I haven't read it yet. Soaps in Depth was going downhill kind of anyway. I mean, it was like, there's no soaps left. I mean, there's only four, and it's like they had CBS, ABC. I feel like Soap Opera Digest is the Bible, and so it's kind of hard to have. You know, it's a great idea to separate the networks, but I don't know. It's just like people aren't buying magazines as much as they used to anymore either. I like magazines, but I don't buy magazines as much as I used to. I used to get Entertainment Weekly, like Entrepreneur Magazine, Inc. Magazine. I use those in my toilet room. I like to read while I'm on the toilet. So I like to have magazines like sitting there. So my magazines are in there. Let me show you. Let's go on a little journey tonight. So I have to clean my bathroom. I cleaned it, but I need to like straighten it up. So my shoe won't come on. So let's go this way. I'm gonna turn the light on. So that's my toilet. But this is my little area right here. My flowers and plants. But this is covered up right now. So I know this is like too much information. But I keep magazines on the table. So when I sit across the toilet, I have Success Magazine and Chance the Rapper, Fast Company. But normally I have updated magazines, but I'm not shopping. So, and there's My Hope, Kristen Alfonso. I look at her every day. But then right above her is a beautiful African-American artist that I like. Secret for Success. My niece bought these. They were made out of license plates. Hope, love. Isn't that kind of cool? Another African-American artist. I love African-American art. I like sunflowers. This was my stepdad's from the 70s. And I love this thing. I hung it up. I was like, I had to hang it up. I had to. Then that's the first dollar I ever made. Like, not shitting you. That's the first dollar I ever made. And this dollar, I made this dollar back in the day. And then I found this painting. It matches all of my colors in my bathroom. And I'm like, oh, put it up. Found it. Hope, of course, is everywhere. You know, I got Hope everywhere. Nice fonts. Then H for Harrison, that's my middle name. Then this is my favorite things I found. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. Next. My sunflowers. This is from the 70s. I call her Tara. She's from the 70s. I just always have her. I like sunflowers, as you can see. South American art. You know, a grandfather. So, grandchildren are God's reward to grandparents for not killing their kids. Hi, Crystal. Relax, don't do it. Hope. Hope, of course. Oh, I got Hope everywhere. Hope. That is another African-American artist. And then like a sister. That's right, kids. I got this from Excalibur in Vegas. I just took it because I'm a klepto. I loved it. I just thought it was so funny. Brooklyn. My family's from Brooklyn. And of course, I'm Spanish. Hope Esperanza. That was done for my niece and nephew. They did that. My granddaughter. Hope. And a bunch of little things. I have Hope everywhere. My friend David did this. This is very industrial. He's a great artist. And so he did this in 2001. David Benish. I love this thing, so I put it in here. And then, of course, when you leave, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 rights make a left. Yeah, I'm cheesy that way. So, I got some stuff to put up still. This is my bathroom. I got to really clean up. So you got a little taste of me. Oh, my puzzle I'm still working on. Of the Mandalorian, a baby Yoda. Still working on it. Now I'm going to challenge 2 other people. We're trying to finish it. Sunflowers, my favorite flowers. My favorite. So yeah. So that's a little glimpse of James Lott Jr. Museum of Memories. I don't like cluttered spaces, but I like things on my wall. I'm a big fan of African American artists. If you don't know who they are, I'll give you a few names. Charles Bibbs, Annie Lee, who's very famous. Pamela Robinson. Who else do I like? I'm trying to think who else I like. There's a bunch of them that I have here. John Holyfield. Yeah, Baby Yoda. Hello, Baby Yoda. There's some beautiful African American artists that my mother got their work when they were just starting out. We were talking 30 years ago. When they were selling they had trunk sales and at swap meets, and they were selling stuff. And a lot of other art I have in here has the numbers on it, like 1 of 1,000, like the first. Because a lot of times, you don't know this, a lot of times you'll find prints that are reprints. They're not any part of the original. Like, they get reprinted and they sell them as if they're something. But these, at my house, they're like for real. They're like the real deal. So I have them all over my house. I like finding stuff. Like, it's funny because my colors in my room back here are light green, dark green, tan, mauve, and brown. And so, like, I found this at a yard sale. It matches my room. Found that at a yard sale. It took like $5 each. But then I have my African American artist. It's a beautiful black woman sitting under a tree. 2 black women having a picnic by a lake. I love this stuff. But then I have my Buddha stuff here too. And then from Puerto Rico, where my family is. I went there and I got that when I was in Puerto Rico. My friend went to the Philippines and got that. But sometimes I find stuff on the street that actually matches my room. It's like, I love that. I just can't believe it. Oh, here's something I'm proud of. My great-grandmother, when she first got from, when it was in New York, this is her church. 1932 to 1992, over in New York City. I think it's in Harlem. So, but anyway, there's my Scrabble. Hi, Scrabble. And then my Hope. So, yeah. Oh, because you Days of Lives fans, an hourglass. I have hourglasses places too. I mean, of course, I'm a Days of Lives fan. I do speak Spanish. I do. Somebody the other night was like, say something in Spanish. And I'm like, palabras. I don't know. That's funny. That means words in Spanish. I'm like, palabras, la luz. I was just saying words, and they were laughing so hard. I said, I do know my words. I was like, mi cama, mi pelo, tu cuerpo. I know my words. So yeah, I do. You can find some gems at yard sales. No, seriously. And one person's, trying to get rid of it, you get something new. I like finding, I found some great finished electronics. I found some really great tables, those side tables. This one, I found this I know my Scrabbles, I found this table, actually. Well, I found this bench. This bench here I found at a yard sale. They didn't want it anymore. And this table over here, this table is so cute. I found it, that's my amp. But I found that at a yard sale and got it for $10. And it fits my tree. That's my money tree, folks. It is growing. So I'm waiting for some money to come in. Because shit ain't happening now. But that was a yard sale. That amp was at a yard sale. This was at a yard sale on my keyboard. But not my gold microphone. My microphone. Hey! Yeah, okay. So some of these things were yard sale stuff. I find some all the time. I like little side tables. I do stuff with them. I do. But I've been going through all my stuff. I've been going through every drawer and everything, and I've been checking everything. So kids, left turn. I hit 10,000 followers I'm now over 10,000 followers on TikTok. That's in 3 months. Yeah, you love my tree? Thank you. I love my tree too. 3 months, I went from 0 to 10,000. And I have one video that's getting close to 1 million views. It's crazy. And I literally just talked to, I don't have a microphone. I just talked to the folks. I don't do special dances. I don't do any of the crazes. I think I found my niche. I did. And you just can't monetize it yet. Like, how can I monetize it? So I'm creating some stuff out of it because you know me, I'm James Lott Jr. You know I'm working it out. So I've decided because I have 3 series on TikTok that are just for TikTok. Like here, I have this series for IG, 3 for TikTok. You can only see on TikTok. I'm not posting the videos anywhere else. So one is called How to Get Super Organized in Under a Minute. So I give tips in under a minute. So I'm going to turn that into a book. So I think that's how I can monetize it. I'll do enough of these, and I'll do several volumes of it. So I'm gonna do volume 1. I think I'll do 50 tips, and then right now I think right now I'm at 44, and then I get to 50. I'll write it all up, transfer it all into a book, and sell a book. Right? That's one way of doing it. My sister's on, and then I have one called A Lot to Think About. Then I'm doing the same thing. Then I have one called A Lot of Spoken Words, which is my spoken word, which is getting attention. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll get enough of them, then I will make it into a book. And I guess that's one way to monetize what I'm doing on TikTok, but another way. And I'll make sure it's on the title somewhere based on the TikTok series, the same name or something, right? Something like that. So, I'm James Lott Jr. I'm always hustling, trying to find something. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, it's hot. I'm hot. I got hair. This hair is hot. I took a cold shower about a half hour ago. It felt so good. I shaved my face, except for right here. I'm going to go teabag. It's going to come in. It's going to come in. Trust me, in a few more days, you'll know the difference. So I was like, go teabag. And it's gray. It's all gray down here. That's fine. I'm not doing just for men, so everybody keep that to yourself. I'll take that. I earned every gray hair. So I'm going to keep that, so that's coming back. So I saw my face. I saw it. High face. And now I'm going to hide it again. Another switch. My grandson, Zayden, who I named at birth, has a birthday next Tuesday. And we planned a grandfather-grandson trip to Vegas, which now is not happening. But I heard from my daughter, and she said that they're going to try to do a FaceTime, and I could be in there with them, whatever they do that day. So it's kind of sad that I can't go to Sacramento to see them. That kind of sucks. That's not happening right now, and it's a little tough. I do miss them, and I've not seen them in so long. It's kind of crazy. We lived too far away, and the last time I saw my grandson, he was here in town, and I met him and his girlfriend. It was really good just to have them just nearby. It was so funny. But he'll be turning 21. It's a big birthday. We were going to go drinking, and I was going to take him to a nice hotel, but it's postponed until further notice. So I drink in his honor today. See, now I can really see it. The JLJ. My friend Alexis Torres got me this for my birthday a few years ago. Yes. You're not going to see a JLJ now. And the booze is courtesy of Fiesta Martini. I didn't drink it last night, so I'm drinking it now. A lot of things will be postponed. My other grandson, Ryland, will not be graduating from middle school in a ceremony. There's another one that's being posted. It's not going to happen. So he's not getting that. He's going to high school in the fall. That's him. So yes, it's just weird. There are a lot of things that are just there are things I was part of that, now are getting postponed till next year. I was told by one of the producers of Bold and the Beautiful, they might try to write a walk-on role for me. It's on camera. When you see it tomorrow, you'll see it on camera, which makes it very exciting. But they're not shooting right now, so don't even matter. It doesn't even matter. There's no shooting. There's nothing happening. So hopefully they'll be able to do that in May sometime. I'm also part of a web series called Broken at Love. Can't shoot right now either. And she sent me my pages, my scripts a while back, and she's revised them since. But I was very excited to do it. Yeah, I used to be an actor. I do a few acting gigs here and there. Acting's hard. I'm memorizing stuff is hard. They're memorizing it, so that's kind of the thing. But I did fine. I was my last movie I did, which was Second Chance at Love. You can get it on DVD or watch it on Amazon. It was an Apple TV. It's me, Vivica Fox, Mark Christopher Lawrence, Mark McGrath. It's a fun movie. It's a take on Scrooge. And I play a really bad host in it. And that one, I only had like 3 or 4 pages, and I was just like, But I had a great co-host. Well, she was a co-host in the movie, but co-star Kelly V. Dolan. She's the mom. She's on here on Instagram. She's great. And we stayed friends, and we had a great time. We had a great time. We ran lines beforehand. We practiced like how we do things, and the director, Gerald Webb, who's a friend of mine also, was really good. Who wrote the role? He wrote the role for me. Like he wrote the role. I didn't have to audition. He just said, "I wrote a role for you, James. You're coming." And we got a chance to play. He gave me a chance to, improvise. We did different takes. There's stuff we couldn't put in the movie. It would be really funny. And it was a lot of fun because I had a co-star who was like game for anything, and he would tell me like, do this to her, don't tell her, and like we did it, and she just played right with it. She's so good. Kelly V. Dolan is so good. We had a great time. Brandon Larkins and Vivica Fox was very nice. Brittany Underwood. We had friends in common. She used to be on One Life to Live, so I knew Brandon Larkins is in, folks. So we knew Melissa Archer together. We knew people in common. Because I know a lot of folks in Hollywood. As one of my friends says, I'm the most unfamous famous person in Hollywood. I know a lot of folks. Because when I was talking to the producer of Bold and the Beautiful, he was like, "You're everywhere." I'm like, I am everywhere. And Brandon, you missed it. You missed it. So on camera tomorrow, if you watch the episode of my Bold and Beautiful mini spotlight, he says he's going to write a role for me on the show. So I hope it happens. And right now they're not shooting. So, but he said it twice. He said afterwards, he goes, we're going to write you a role, a little small role in the show. And I'm like, oh my God. That's crazy. I was like, that's crazy talk. And and some other things we discussed. So, Bold and Beautiful people are doing some very inventive things for their show right now because there's no new shows. Sorry, folks. Bold and Beautiful are going to rest us today. That's it. Yeah, Casey. Yeah. We hit it off. We totally hit it off. He was like, James, you're everywhere. Why have we... Jason was like, we're friends online, but he's like, why have we not met in person? I'm like, I don't know. I'm here. I'm there. I mean, I'm everywhere. And he's really great. And he lives not far from me on this side of town. So it's kind of funny. So, and I talked to my girl, Allie Levine, who's the mom, Allie Levine, Brandon, my girl. She is literally ready to pop that second baby out. She is preggers. Oh, call me tomorrow. I will tell you everything. I have all kinds of juicy tea that I can't share out in public yet. But you guys know, you'll be the first to know. I'll tell you guys. You guys, my little family in here. I'll tell you once I can, tell you. But yeah, Allie is ready to pop the second baby. She is so pregnant. Oh my God, it's so funny. And I want to see her, and I can't see her and the baby. So crazy. It's so crazy. We see each other online. We talk. She and I will talk late nights. We'll like late at night because then her daughter is asleep and everybody's like relaxing, and we'll usually catch up. And I just love Allie Levine. If you're not following Allie Levine, she's a great stylist in Hollywood. One of the hardest working women I know. In this business, and she is super sweet, and we hit it off. We did. She came on my show. But speaking of shows, first time I met her was Bold Breakdown. She came on like 4 years ago, and she was the bomb. We hit it off immediately. Hit it off, and we've stayed friends ever since. And her husband Justin are so nice, and they have a cute little baby Amelia Ray. I'm Uncle James, and they're wonderful. So I just great people. She's great. She's good people. She's like a real person. But she's a hard worker. I mean, I'm telling you, she has podcasts, and she does. When she could, she was doing TV shows, events. She's still styling people. She's just amazing. So you gotta check her out on here. And Todd Houseman. More of my family joining on here. My nephew Todd from Northern California, folks. Not Southern California, Northern California. I miss you guys so much. I miss everybody. I miss Brandon Larkins. I miss seeing you in person. I miss Todd. I miss everybody. Shelly and the kids. I miss human touch. I'm a hugger. I've not hugged anybody in 37 days. That is like crazy. And I live alone. Well, my brother's here, but we don't hug. But I'm like, I haven't hugged anybody. I haven't really seen anybody. I've been doing all these interviews. It's all, of course, new curtains. So it's the same old tire curtains. Just new angle. There's that over there. Yeah, it's Christmas lights, bitches. Don't get ads. They're white. They're white Christmas lights. Because the curtains match the shade of my lamp. That human touch. We all need the human touch. Man, and a little Springfield, folks. I know you guys are so great. Yeah, Northern California is a very different vibe. I lived there 22 years. Very different vibe than Southern California. It's hot down here too, Todd. It is hot, or that's hot. Whatever. It's hot down here too. I know. Thank you, Brent. I miss all you guys. That's why I have to like talk to you guys on here because I'm like I can't go see nobody. I can't go nowhere. I'm trying to be good. I'm craving ice cream. It got hot. I'm craving right now. Some ice cream sounds so good. I've done very low sugar in the last month and a half, and I can't do lactose anymore. So I can't even have ice cream like that. I can have lactose-free ice cream, but I'm not going to the store to get it. If I could, I would have it, Uber Eats. Just go get some ice cream at Ralph's real quick, and that's it. Instacart. That's one thing. I know. Isn't that funny? I shaved my face 2 days ago, and now I regret it. So I'm growing it back in. I'm like, I want to see my face. I saw it, and now, well, Pam is going to be back because I grow. Look at this hair. I have hair. I had to wash my hair today because I hadn't washed it in like 4 or 5 days. I can feel it. Like washing my hair. You can keep your coconut milk. I do not like coconut milk. Ugh, ugh. You know what milk I do like? I like oat milk, but oat milk is high in sugar. But I love oat milk. My friend was like, James, it's like crack. Once you have it, you're going to be hooked. She's right. Hooked. Hooked, 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 hooked. I was like, no, but I can't, it's too much sugar. So I don't mind almond milk ice cream. I don't mind. There's came with those emojis. I don't mind. There's a brand called So Delicious. And they have some that are almond milk, oat milk, and soy milk ice creams. And some of them are good. And they're light, they're light in calories. I can eat those. But I want real ice cream, and I'm telling you, Breyers and Lactaid each have a brand that's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. It tastes like real ice cream, just without the dairy, without the lactose in it. But again, it's high in sugar. So I've been really good. I've not done any in a month and a half. Well, yeah, more than a month and a half. Big boy trying to lose some weight and trying to get healthy. So it's like, I can't do it. And I've lost 10 pounds. So, I mean, something's happening. So I'm like, something's happening. So I guess it's working. I feel my clothes feel different. My boobs are going down. But coconut, I don't like, here's what's funny. Half my family's from the Caribbean. I've gone to the Caribbean 1,000 times. And I hate coconuts. I've been to Hawaii. I hate coconuts. Give me some sugarcane. Give me some mango. Give me all the other stuff that goes on the islands. I love the island. I feel right at home in the islands. Just don't like coconut. I don't like the taste. I don't like the texture. I'm like coconut, even coconut water. I'm like, no, thank you. And the boobs are going down, folks. I was like at a C cup, so I'm going down, folks. I'm like, I want to take that bra off and like, what about that? Pumpkin ice cream hidden in a veggie bag. That's so funny. Pumpkin ice cream sounds good too right now. Oh my God. It's just that it's warm. And I don't have, you know what I need to buy? It has nice sugar in it. See, that's one thing. I was going to get some Otter Pops. Remember Otter Pops, you guys? That's pure sugar. That's pure sugar. My niece went to this place called Antojitos Martin, which is a Mexican like ice cream dessert place here in Inglewood. And I know the owners. She's like, do you want anything? I was like, I want 10 things. But I ain't get none. I ain't get none. Bob's Big Boys. Oh, I know. I love that place. It's our place. I love that place. Bomb Pops, Otter Pops. It's all sugar. It's just liquid sugar. So let me get back to my margarita. with my thing, JLJ, 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 JLJ. That's what it says on there. Oh, that stuff's good. But it's like Kool-Aid. I can't have Kool-Aid. Oh, I used to love Kool-Aid. We used to make Kool-Aid so sweet your teeth sweat. That's how Kool-Aid was. It was so sweet. You wanted to cry how sweet it was, and you didn't come down from it because you were so busy. You were spinning around and around. That's the kind of Kool-Aid I used to like. Can't do it. Now that my taste buds have changed, I can taste when something has too much sugar in it or too much salt in it. Ooh, there's nothing like. Okay, here's a little story. I ordered some gumbo. I make my own gumbo. I cup it 1 cup of sugar. It's like, yeah, Todd first was 2 cups of sugar. He poured that shit in. No, I remember getting some gumbo recently from a place. I was like, well, I'm ready to sit down. I'm ready to smack it down. I got the rice. Now, I make my own gumbo, but I was like a little tired and I didn't have all the stuff. This one has the seafood in it, all the goodies. I sit down to eat it. I take 1 bite. It's so salty. And it ruined everything. When you oversalt something, that ruins everything. Everything. You're screwed. You're just out of luck. You can't correct it. If it's not salty, you can correct it. If it's too salty, it's just you're just screwed. Pudding pops, how funny. That was after my time. I was already an adult in the 80s. I didn't eat those. I just remember the commercials. Dove bars, and that sounds good too. See, I was a Haagen-Dazs person. If I could have stock in Haagen-Dazs, so good. I was a big Haagen-Dazs guy. So my grandfather turned me on to it in New York, and I was hooked. To me, Haagen-Dazs was the best ice cream. It was so creamy and rich and sugary. And I would get those, but I will admit, back in the day, I did like me some Klondike bars. Or those It's. Those, I don't know if you guys had them where you were, but It's It. And I know they were the ice cream bars where you had the cookie stuff on the outside. You had the that was like the best. Shaved ice, okay, but what do you call it? Shaved ice was okay. I didn't use that much. I was a person who would do ices, Slurpees. I know. So I can't do dairy either. If I had dairy, I'd be on the toilet crying. A grown man sobbing like a baby because I can't get nothing out. That's exactly what happened. I had that happen. The way I found out I was lactose intolerant was that I seriously was on the toilet crying because I couldn't go to the bathroom. My stomach was totally bloated, and I know this is TMI, but this is late night. This is what we do. You guys are my family. I'm telling you what's going on. And I remember just like praying to God to help me. Like literally like going, oh my God, I'll do anything you say. Let me just take a dump. It was like completely not it. It was not it at all. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I learned my lesson. I went to the doctor. I learned my lesson, and they let me know what's going on. But because I was a cheese freak. I was a rat. I had cheese on everything. Cheese for breakfast, cheese for lunch, cheese for dinner. Cheese. Can't do it. Hello, Stevens. We're talking about duties. We're talking about the toilet right now. Because I'm lactose intolerant. Somebody else is lactose intolerant. I love cheese. And now I've tried some vegan cheese. No cheese. That's not cheese. Sorry, bitches. That's not cheese. I'm talking a real good old-fashioned yellow cheese. Now, when I was a kid, we were poor. We had that government cheese. It came in a block. It was super yellow. It was an ungodly color. But it sure made good grilled cheese sandwiches. A grilled cheese sandwich sounds so good to me right now. Toasted bread, grilled cheese sandwich, the cheese just melting. I miss mac and cheese. I miss macaroni and cheese where the cheese is so good. You want to slap your mother. You want to slap your grandma. You want to slap auntie. Everybody who made it, they put their foot in it. It was so good. I miss fucking Velveeta. And I know Velveeta ain't good for you, but Velveeta, you melt that shit. It's so good with like chips. Oh my God. I miss it. I miss cheese tasting. I love Gouda. I love Munster. I love Swiss, Provolone, Asiago. I miss cheese. It's been a year and a half And I miss cheese. Stephanie Sabra! I miss it so very much, folks. If you guys are just tuning in, this is my late night talk show. Talk a lot with James Lott Jr. I do it every night at 10 p.m. here on IG Live. I love you, Steph Sabra. I miss you very much. I miss hugging you and seeing you. Folks, Steph Sabra, the after buzzer. She's the bomb. I do this show every night till 11 o'clock. People stop through, people come in, people stay in. I love it. So thanks for stopping by, people who are stopping by. We're talking, right now you just have to catch us, we're talking about being lactose intolerant and being missing cheese and dairy. And wanting ice cream because it's so hot right now. And I want to give you a James hug. I want to give it to you. Yeah, dairy. Yeah, no, dairy can make you not breathe. I mean, it's really a tough thing when you're allergic to something. I have friends who are have problems with gluten, problems with wheat. It's tough. When you're allergic to something, it's tough. Here's some funny, folks. I'm going to give you a fun fact about James Lott Jr. This is no joke. You see I'm black, right? I'm black. I'm allergic to watermelon. Sit on that for a second. I'm a black man who's allergic. Oh, no, I have no problems with weed, girl. That's not a problem. I didn't say that. Now, I haven't done any weed in a while. An edible here and there I do like, but I don't no problems with that. But I digress. I can't have watermelon. I'm a black man who can't have watermelon. There's like 10 jokes in there somewhere, but I can't. But I'm serious. The first time it happened, I was a kid. And we ate some water. My grandmother grew watermelon in her backyard, of all things. Right here in LA, she grew watermelon in her backyard. And on a hot summer day, you cut that watermelon, a cold piece of watermelon. We used to get the paper. We used to get the newspaper on the ground, spit the seeds out. It was so. It's nothing like cold watermelon on a hot day. Like it's just nothing like it. And I remember I started eating it, and I started getting a rash on my neck, on my face, like immediately. My throat started to close up. We had to rush to the hospital. So, but we didn't think it was the watermelon. We were thinking it must be. I must have ate it a little earlier. It must be. You have fear eating watermelon in front of white people. Okay, I'll tell you something about that in a second. Let me get to this other story first. So, my friend who's white in San Francisco, and there's only very few black people in San Francisco because they all got chased away. Told me to go to Safeway, which is like a Ralph's or whatever, and said, James, can you pick up a watermelon? I'm like, that's the only thing you want is a watermelon. I am not walking the streets of San Francisco as a black man carrying a watermelon. That ain't not going to be happening. Anyway, so that happened. We thought it must be something else, and it can't be watermelon. So a month or so later, I tried it again. This is the 70s, folks. So the doctors, it was very different back then. It was the 70s when I was a kid. So a few years later, in the late 70s, I tried again. Same thing happens. The doctors say, we got to get you some testing, but we think, what did he eat? And he's eating this watermelon, so stop eating watermelon. So I stopped eating watermelon, didn't happen. As it's cut to in my early 20s, I'm like, that has to be some weird, maybe it was my grandmother's watermelon. Maybe something, I'm just like, something weird, blah, blah, blah. And my roommate David loved watermelon. He was a white guy from the South. He loved watermelon. We get a watermelon, again, juicy, red, cold, I used one of those melon scoopers, and I was scooping out melon balls of watermelon, put it in a bowl. Sit down, take that first bite, and it tastes so good. We picked the right one. It was like so juicy and sweet. My throat started to close up. Had to rush to the San Francisco General Hospital. I mean, it was just like, you gotta be shitting me. Really? I can't have watermelon, so I can't have watermelon. I can't have watermelon juice. I can't have anything watermelon flavor. I can't do anything watermelon. That's crazy. And people are like, I don't believe it. I'm like, I'm black. I know I'm black, and I can't have watermelon. Think I can have fried chicken. No. But anyway, so that's kind of a funny, this little story. It's like, people ask me, like, that's kind of weird, James. I'm like, I know, it's kind of weird. I don't know where that... So apparently, I had some testing done. It's watermelon, cassava melons, Crenshaw melons, a few of them that I can't have. I can do cantaloupe and that kind of stuff. But Are Letting Go, folks. Are Letting Go podcast in the building. All these talented people are in this room so far. So many talented people in this room. And talented black folks, talented women. I like these talented people in my room. I love it. I'm surrounded by talent. It makes me happy. I'm surrounded by talent. So back to the watermelon. So yeah, I got tested and I can't have watermelon. So I was like, that's just like, you gotta be shitting me. So I know like in Spanish culture, there's sandia, which is watermelon in Spanish. They do these little drinks. And I was so tempted one day and I was like, nope, nope, don't do it, James. You don't want to go to the hospital. And right now with this epidemic stuff, I'm not pandemic. I'm not going to no hospital right now. So I'm doing everything I can to stay on. So I can't have watermelon. Crazy talk. It's crazy. So watermelon and dairy, those are two things I can't have. And that sucks. Sucks. Because I miss, the watermelon's fine, but I miss the dairy. I do miss the dairy. But I just, you can't have it. You know, and I mean, I miss pizza. So I bought a cauliflower crust. I bought some pizza sauce. I bought some pepperoni. But it's so hot in my godforsaken house. My buddy Ryan Nielsen just came on. That I'm not cooking it in my oven. My kitchen is like the surface of the sun. It is so hot in there, lots of windows in there. It's like you're walking on Mercury or something. Hi, Mika Mouse. And so I can't do it. Well, here's what's funny. So I've tried some other things and it didn't work. We tried some stuff. I just won't have. Here's the thing. I don't want to take any more stuff that I'm taking already. I don't like taking pills. I don't like taking tablets. I hate all that stuff. So my thing was just like, don't eat watermelon. I don't have to have watermelon. My life will continue without watermelon, so I just won't have it. That's just me. I was like, I won't do watermelon. Dairy's been hard, but I'm not gonna do dairy. I'm not gonna do it. I've tried the lactate pills, all that stuff, didn't work. None of that shit worked. So I just had to learn not to have it. It's one of those things. I mean, it's one of those things you choose. You choose what you want because people's like, take this, do this something. I'm like, I don't like taking a lot of stuff. I'm like, I have to take pills in the morning for things. I'm like, I don't want to take them. But it's like I just decided I'll do without. I mean, watermelon's only season at a certain time of year anyway, and it's just kind of crazy. So yeah, share a thing with her on there. I just don't. I've learned to live without stuff. I have. There's other things I can eat. That's fine. But the dairy thing has been hard. So I realized this year I gave up coffee. What was it? In 2014, so 6 years ago. I have not had a cup of regular coffee in 6 years. I do decaf on occasion, just for the taste. But I haven't. I'm not just IHOP. That's right. I can eat IHOP. But you saw it. No cheese on anything. There was no cheese. I didn't drink any milk. It was all I can eat. I can use I love diner food. I love diner food. Mel's Diner, IHOP, Denny's. There's a bunch of cool diners in Los Angeles. One called 50/50 Diner. Johnny Rockets. I love diners. I love diner food. It's not good for you, but I love it. And clearly not good for you. But I love it. It's a lot of fun. You know, so, but yeah, I've been eating a lot differently. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, I've been eating a lot cleaner. I don't know, coffee was an addiction for me. It was completely an addiction. And I didn't like the way it made me feel when I didn't have it. But I know the smell of coffees is so good. Oh my God. I still smell it sometimes. I'm like, it smells so good. My brother doesn't drink coffee at all, so I have to worry about that in my house. More tequila. JLJ. Coffee does smell good. I will say that. It smells good. But I don't have coffee either anymore. No coffee. But I do decaf. I like decaf. I like going to coffee houses. I like Phil's coffee. Sometimes I like coffee bean. I'm a Starbucks freak. I am. I love Starbucks. Sorry, folks. I do. But also I just support also local places that have stuff too. And the smell is good. The smell is so good. Coffee beans. Oh my God. But I was hooked on coffee. I didn't like the way I was hooked on it. And I would have a cup in the morning, like cup mid-morning, a cup in the afternoon. And that was like 3 times a day I'm having coffee. I was like, that's a little much. Sometimes later in the evening, and it was too much. So, but yeah, the smell of coffee, it does still smell good. It ain't nothing like it. But I like decaf, and I drink like French vanilla decaf or house blend or something. I have a Keurig, so I do the Green Mountain brand or Donut Shop brand. They're good. I love tea. Now I'm a tea freak. I am a tea freak. I have tons of teas. I have teas of all kinds. I'm starting to run low on a couple. I'm already thinking I got to do an inventory. Yes, we did. I ran to somebody from General Hospital when we were at a Starbucks. It was a guy, his name, oh my God, Vincent Jeffrey Parisi. We ran to him when I was there. Yes, we did. He was there. I went up to him. I ran to him. Yep. I got pictures with him and everything. We talked and everything. And he went on to do some other shows. But yeah, we did. I like Starbucks. I don't care about he thinks. I like going to Starbucks. There's a couple of Starbucks in LA that I know the staff, and they're very sweet and they're very nice. And I like going to them and a nice atmosphere. Yeah, he's Carlos. Uh, but chocolate, you know what's so funny about chocolate? I don't mind chocolate. I like chocolate, but I'm not addicted to it. Caffeine, you love caffeine. That's so funny. I don't do any soda except for ginger ale once in a while. Ginger ale has no caffeine in it. I don't do soda. There's times I miss Dr. Pepper. That was my soda with Dr. Pepper. There's times I do that. I know Caribou Coffee. I don't know if there's any in LA, but I have been to some in other places. I travel a lot. I used to love Dunkin' Donuts. That was one other place too. We have Dunkin' Donuts in LA now, but I love Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts, Pete's Coffee, which was in San Francisco. We have Pete's Coffee. There's a few here in LA. I like their coffee. Yeah. I miss traveling. I do. Where do I eat when I go to Pittsburgh? Okay, number one, let me tell you something. Pittsburgh is known for one thing: putting French fries in their sandwiches. There's a place called Prementi Brothers. That's a very famous place. Prementi Brothers has a great chicken soup too. It's really good. But they make all kinds of sandwiches, and they fill to the gills with like coleslaw and whatever meat you want in there and vegetables, and they put French fries in them. It's a trip, but it's good. I can never finish a sandwich in one sitting. I have to eat half of one and I take the other one home. I can never finish it. Never. So I eat there when I go there. There is also a place that I go to. Yeah, fries and sandwiches. It's very interesting. I also go to a place, which I think in Pittsburgh. Bob Evans, of course. If anybody who knows me and has known me online, I have sung the praises of Bob Evans for years. I love me some Bob Evans. The breakfast is the best breakfast on earth. Oh, there's a place I go to, a Mexican restaurant called Los Campesino. I like their refried beans. Taste like they're whipped. Oh my God. And I'm whipped. Bye, Georgia Girl 67. Good night. And my man, DJ Steve Flores. I'm have to ask you to marry me at some point. Don't be surprised in your DM. We both are in Los Angeles, right? Hello. So it's a Bob at Los Campesino in Pittsburgh has the best beans because they're light and they're whipped. They're really good. They have good margaritas there too. Good margaritas. And then where else do I eat when I'm there? Yes, you're ready. Okay, good. You're ready. Okay. I have to start talking to you. I have to court you from afar because we can't see each other in person, obviously, right now. But there's a place I go to. There's Qdoba that's there. Oh, Bob Evans, everything's going to crack. Bob Evans has the best sausage and biscuits gravy, and I'm telling you, in California, the gravy's not the same kind of gravy like in the Midwest and the South, like in Atlanta and stuff. The gravy there is the sausage gravy that's white and it's good. I love me some biscuits and gravy. Hello. In Vienna, they have virtual marriages. Steve Flores, somebody's already encouraging us to do a virtual marriage. I don't want to do a virtual marriage. Hello. I want it in person. I want to hold his hand and make it happen. Now, no virtual marriages. We're not doing that. But I have heard about that too. Actually, I've heard about that. Back to Bob Evans, because that's my favorite thing. The sausage. I love Atlanta. I love me some hot Atlanta. I've stayed out in the Buckhead area. I've stayed in downtown. I love Atlanta. I think it's a great big city. It's very cosmopolitan. Lots of black folks. It's great. It's a great city in the South. I love it. I love it there. I do. I've had a lot of fun there the times I've gone. I've had a great time in the Midtown area. I've had a lot. I love it. I do. But I come from East Coast stock, so my Puerto Ricans in New York, my Boricua family in New York. New York's always. I'm dying to go back to New York and see my family. I'm dying to go back there. I'm dying to go to Florida. I'm dying to go to Miami. I mean, I want to go traveling so bad. You want breakfast and ice cream? I know. I want to travel so bad. This is like, oh yeah, it's hot down there. Oh yeah, Atlanta's hot. I'm not a humidity fan. I'm like humidity where you can't breathe because it's so hot. Oh my God. Oh, that's right, Brandon. You were reading for Tyler Perry Studios, folks. He was reading for Tyler Perry Studios. Brandon Larkin's here. TP Tyler Perry. I'm not a fan of his movies, but if he said, James, want to cast you in a movie, I'd be running first plane there. I'm not dumb. I know me some Tyler Perry effect. I don't care. I'll do a movie or a TV show. I will not. I mean, like I said, I'm not a fan, but I respect who he is. But humidity, it sucks. And I'm tropical. I come from tropical climates, so I understand that. I don't mind some heat, but it's just a little much. Even in Miami and stuff, in the Caribbean, there's times where it's like, oh my God, it's so hot. But I like it in some lutein because here's the thing. This is late night. We're all talking. I like that I can dress very skimpily in those climates. Because I like wearing less clothes. I just do. I'm not a clothes person. I like to wear less clothes. And when it's hot out, that's an excuse to wear shorts and tank tops. And I don't have the best body or anything like that. I mean, I don't. But I'm like, I can go free. Because everybody's dressed that way. Nobody even cares. Sandals, flip-flops. And in Florida, my favorite chain place to go to is Pollo Tropical. Oh my God, Pollo Tropical is so good. They do Caribbean chicken. It's so good. They have all the dipping sauces. Oh my God, they're so good. They have my fried yuca, which I love so much. I introduced yuca to my West Coast peeps because they were like, "What's this?" I'm like, "It's good. Eat it." It's just so. Oh my goodness. Then we start getting to a dangerous territory. We're like the last. Then I start thinking about all my Puerto Rican food that I'm missing right now. There's a place in LA called Mofungos, which is over in North Hollywood. It's just too far away from me. I wish they could deliver. I'm like, I live in Inglewood. I wish they could deliver. I can make yuca too. I know I love it. But I'm like, I wish they could deliver because I could use some mofongo right now. I use some pastillas right now, some tostones. Oh my God. It sounds so good. My red beans and rice, my arroz con gandules. I would love all that stuff. I'm ready. I'm ready to have that. I love it. But too far away. Oh my God, we're at the last minute and a half, folks. This goes by so. I swear to God, I looked at this thing. That's a street in LA. It's so funny. Yuka, that's a street in LA. Pretty funny. I swore this thing said 10:30. And now it's almost 11 o'clock. I don't know where the time went. Like, seriously? So I'm going to try to save this episode and post it on my YouTube channel, JLJ Media, so follow me there. Right now I have 3 episodes up from these sessions. You can watch them on there and watch them as much as you want. I see some folks are viewing them. So I'm going to do that. TikTok, James Lott Jr. Follow me there and see what the F is going on with me over there. My 10,000 followers. I post things daily. I also post things that are retro. So it's almost 2, so I'll type it in case your video has. Thank you, Jace. You guys, thank you, Yvette. Everybody, thanks for coming on and spending time with me. This is a wonderful thing that, again, this is episode 25, day 37 in my house ending. I'm going to finish my tequila. I don't know. I mean, this has just been so wonderful. I have some new videos coming out tomorrow. I'm glad everybody said hello to everybody in here. This is for you guys, but it's also, I love you, Todd, and love to Shelly and everybody, Maddie Tiger, everybody. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys very much. Good night, everybody. Let's see if it runs out. 24, 23. I'm like, okay,